dab. There's free dab for $20. There's free dabs, free food, free drinks, and free pot. And then they throw out things to the crowd where you come out of there with at least like a gram of dab. Everybody.
Wow.
It's not. Yeah, it's like a very unbelievable thing that Tim has created. It's very nice. It's really nice. And it's all ages. Like there's some people, well, I was probably the oldest person there for sure. Yeah, for sure. But there were like older people that were in their 40s, you know.
I've been to one of them. I went to the Secret Sesh for Halloween. It was very fun.
Yeah, they're fun. They're very fun. And the next one's going to be in San Jose this weekend and then in Palm Springs.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, that is really, really cool. And so what other things do you do for fun?
I help people put on events like the Green Oasis in Palm Springs Coachella weekend.
Ooh, I like that. So what is that? Tell us more.
It's going to be at it's a mansion mini resort, and they're going to have like all kinds of games and swimming and rappers and food and just all kinds of things. It's going to be the elegant party for Coachella.
That's awesome. Awesome. I will be in Denver and Seattle judging 2 different cannabis cups during the week. I will have you smoke all the cannabis out in Coachella for me.
Okay. I will represent.
I love that. I love that. So I have a few more questions. If you could, I would say if you could look into the future in 5 years, where would you see us?
Oy vey. Because I looked into the future. I even made a T-shirt that said, no one would be in prison in 2005. And that's probably going to be our challenge site, nojailforpot.com. But I made this T-shirt because I thought, this was in 99, I thought for sure by 2005. So, like, I am at the point where I think the whole thing is really ridiculous. It's the only law that you can't present evidence in court for. It's totally like, what is really going on is that hemp is illegal. People are making a lot of money by keeping hemp illegal, and pot is the way to keep hemp illegal. That's
excellent.
My thought.
I love it, and I think that you just wrapped up the show so beautifully, and we are out of time, but you really just hit the nail on the head, and thank you so much for joining us. Stephanie, you are my weed warrior of the week. And everyone go check out Stephanie Landa on Instagram, Let Freedom Grow. I'd like to thank Brasco, my awesome producer, for making this happen. And join us next week. We'll be back with more Cannabis Confidential with your host, Dr. Dina. Bye.
The opinions expressed on this CannabisRadio.com program are those of the guests and hosts and do not necessarily reflect those of the staff and management of CannabisRadio.com. Any rebroadcast or redistribution without proper consent of CannabisRadio.com is prohibited.